Good morning and welcome to Mid-South Magazine. I'm Tonya St. Romain. Today we're showcasing a modern and unique house built on the bluff in downtown Memphis. And when you're building a house with one of the most spectacular views in the city, you don't want to block it with anything like walls. So how do you get around that? Well, for these homeowners, the answer was clear. Just use all windows. Stay tuned and see it all coming up next on Mid-South Magazine. You know the old saying, those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, but they should have an amazing view. Terry and Philip Woodard enjoy having the mighty Mississippi as a next-door neighbor. On top of the bluff overlooking the river, you'll find this rather eye-catching home with its more than unique design. On one side, glass covers the entire exterior, giving every floor an astonishing view. On the other side of the home, wood, metal, and stone elements, along with a creative design, makes a distinctive appearance complete with a pool and outdoor fireplace.
Being on the river, we wanted to see everything, so we wanted a lot of glass. So the whole wall of glass, which tended in to be a structural problem because you don't have any structural walls, and that's where the steel came in and the poles that are exposed and the cables. You still had to hold the house up and keep everything from blowing off. And that's mainly where this pole here came in to be, is to hold the house down. Not only is it a design element, it's a structural element too.
The interior is just as artistic and imaginative throughout the house, including the master bedroom and kitchen. The design features a glass walkway, stone wall structure, and tall open views from the bottom floor to the top. But most say the best view in this house is from the living room.
The design of the house is an open design and a lot of cantilevers, and those unique aspects really stand out with the curtain wall that we have here, which to me in and of itself is sculptural. The baby grand was put into the drawings early on, and along with the baby grand came the glass floor. This glass floor is frosted underneath so that you don't look straight up at the bottom of the baby grand, and also it has the LED lighting, which is very dramatic. At night, the baby grand is just on display. It's beautiful.
When Mr. Woodard wants to escape living in a fishbowl, he does have a place to go. He retreats here to his favorite room in the house. The media room can be used for watching a movie, and by being on the subterranean lower floor surrounded by thick concrete, it becomes a quiet and peaceful place to unwind. Another great place to relax is the pool area, accented with a tranquil waterfall and outdoor fireplace.
This area came about, we took a small trip to Mexico. Some friends let us stay in their villa, and all the villas had a small pool. I said, perfect for our house. So we came back, took it to Archimania, and they redesigned our pool. The waterfall element was brought in as to drown out some of the city noises. So we can come out here, you hear the water running, and you don't have to hear the streets, and you're actually in the downtown setting. It makes you feel like you're in a garden out in the country.
So we know Mr. Woodard's favorite spots in the home, but what about Mrs. Woodard?
My favorite aspect of the house is the third floor, and my closet. It is the dream closet for any woman. I have it fixed up almost like a little dress shop. And also on the third floor here, the exercise grandkids room, which I really enjoy. And what's great about it is when the grandkids come over, we just flip the beds down, and they've got bunk beds, and they're real close to us, and it just works out perfect. And then also this room here. This is my getaway room, my Zen gallery. I thought about this room a lot when we were designing the house because it's just a great inspiration room, and I can just look out at the view and just really be peaceful and inspired and just really enjoy the whole third floor.
And of course, there's one feature that's everyone's favorite.
The views was really one of the best reasons, and I think they are unmatched. We have what may be one of the best views in Memphis, because we're at the turn of the river here, and you can see to the north, you can see to the south, and the way that the bend is right here really gives you just unmatched views. They're breathtaking. People come up here and their first reaction when they go to where the windows are, you know, when you get on the second floor and see the views, are wow, because they are incredible.
Don't go away. When we come back, we'll take a look at the interior design, including the kitchen and master bathroom. So stay tuned to Mid-South Magazine.
Mid-South Magazine brought to you by Direct Buy of Memphis and Grays Creek, natural stone and tile.
Now you can skip retail and buy almost anything for your home direct at insider prices, just like the stores do.
We saved approximately $5,000.
$6,000-$7,000.
We saved 30 grand.
We have saved about $65,000 on cabinets for our house.
How is this possible? How can you buy like the stores do? It's simple with Direct Buy, America's #1 way to buy direct for your home. It's an entirely new way to buy home furnishing, cabinetry, carpeting, lighting, bathroom fixtures, appliances, electronics, just about everything and anything for your home, all available at confidential insider prices.
Direct Buy is a private, members-only showroom and design center. Direct Buy members have stopped losing the money you pay in retail markups.
Join the insiders who are already enjoying the many benefits of buying direct.
Call the number on your screen now to receive your free information sheet along with a free visitor's pass to attend an upcoming open house tour of the Direct Buy showroom.
Grays Creek Natural Stone and Tile is the largest natural stone importer in the Mid-South, with over 150 different colors of slabs to choose from. Grays Creek also has the largest showroom exclusively offering the world's most recognized names of tile and stone. Let Grays Creek give your home that one-of-a-kind accent that can only be found in the durable exquisiteness of natural stone. Grays Creek Natural Stone and Tile. Tile and design for any personality and any lifestyle.
Mid-South Magazine invites you to join us and shop at Mistletoe Merchants October 5th through 8th at the Agri Center in Memphis. This fabulous 3-day holiday shopping extravaganza features gifts, jewelry, clothing, gourmet foods, and decor from more than 125 boutiques and shops from across the South. Get a head start on your holiday shopping at Mistletoe Merchants October 5th through 8th at the Agri Center. A portion of the proceeds will benefit the Alzheimer's Association. Mistletoe Merchants, brought to you by Mid-South Magazine.
Welcome back to Mid-South Magazine. When you build a modern marvel like this, you simply have to fill the inside with equally sleek and modern designs. That's where Tim Pierce and Signature Designs takes over. With such an abstract and inventive architectural layout, the homeowners didn't want the interior design to conflict with the materials used in the home. So Tim Pierce was able to create an exclusive look that not only accentuated the beauty of the home, but also gave it a one-of-a-kind contemporary feel.
As a whole, the house is considered contemporary, but overall there are a lot of design components that come together that make it something that we hope is timeless, that will carry through on and on. The bones, the skeleton of the project comes from a Frank Lloyd Wright type concept, but I think it goes beyond that in the fact that we've used current elements. There's stone, there's metal, there's wood, but it's all elements that were not available, 20 years ago. And we hope that there will be elements in the house that will carry on and stand the test of time.
One of the timeless elements used is glass, found underneath the piano and on the walkway, that allows for an unobstructed view of the entire structure from top to bottom.
The glass walkway above, as well as the glass that the piano sits on, were ideas that came strictly from, again, trying to make sure that we didn't compete with anything. We already had a hardwood floor, we had surfaces that were constant in the house, so the next thing that came across our minds was glass. And it was a sleek, clean, it's on the outside, it's on the windows, so again, we bring it inside. And we just had to shop until we found the glass that had the proper weight to it that would allow us to walk on it and a piano to sit on it.
For entertaining, the kitchen offers superior functionality while keeping with the unique feel of the rest of the home.
Hopefully the kitchen's a user-friendly kitchen. It's something that Terry is in every day. It's just the two of them here, but she cooks a lot. They entertain a great deal. Phil and Terry are both very philanthropic, so they will have tons of benefit events here. She will have art openings in the house where she represents artists and will bring their art into the home. So it's a kitchen that will act as a working kitchen, but at the same time give opportunity for buffets, for cocktail parties, that kind of thing. So it was very important to have sleek, clean services that could be used in entertainment settings, but also for her in a daily setting.
We get a closer look of the kitchen, including the dazzling backsplash and cabinetry.
The backsplash in the kitchen is Walker Zanger. It's a glass mosaic as well as the fur down. They're both glass mosaics. The one that actually is the backsplash is an iridescent look. It has all the colors of the house, and then it plays off of the cabinetry. But then we chose the white for the fur down because it gives the clean look and it just bleeds right down from the ceiling. As far as the appliances in the kitchen, the clients chose GE Monogram throughout, and it plays well into the cabinetry. The cabinetry's from Creative Kitchens. They are a molded cabinet door, and the finish is called shark skin. Very clean, sophisticated, no fuss, no muss, and again, just sort of blends into the overall design and doesn't compete with the elements of the architecture.
Walker Zanger tile is also found in the luxurious master bathroom, complete with a Japanese soaking tub and an eye-catching sink area.
The master bathroom has tile elements again from Walker Zanger. The walls, the deck, the shower, all are Xylo from Walker Zanger. So in this bathroom you will see mini brick mosaics as well as 1 1/4 inch mosaics, and then you'll see the flat surface around the deck. The Japanese soaking tub. It's a very uncommon element, and it's a deep tub, but it's small. It only holds one person, and it has jets all the way around it for a wonderful soaking experience for bathing. And then the vanity of the bathroom is Wingay as far as the cabinets. The cabinetry is Wingay wood, and then the countertop is again the man-made limestone from Walker Zanger, and then the bowls are hammered copper bowls, and above them are cantilevered mirrors with the light fixtures on either side of them. And again, just maintaining the warmth of the chocolate brown in the bathroom. It's totally monochrome and maintains that whole warm feeling and very clean and open.
We've seen the wonderful design of the inside of this home. Coming up next, we'll talk with the architect and builder about the concept and construction. So stay tuned.
Mid-South Magazine brought to you by Graham's Lighting Fixtures and Bancorp South.
Turn on excitement with lighting from Graham's. We've been lighting fine Mid-South homes and businesses for 50 years, and we're ready to light yours. Our buyers search the world to bring you the best chandeliers, sconces, and lanterns. Let one of our qualified consultants help you find that special chandelier or that exterior lantern, one handmade right here in Memphis by our own craftsmen. Visit one of our 2 locations, 550 South Cooper or 8150 Macon Road, and treat yourself to the Graham's experience.
Over the next decade, 50 million Americans will buy a home. Most will not be paying cash. Whether you need a construction loan, bridge loan, permanent mortgage financing, or even a home equity line of credit, Bancorp South has the loan for you. At Bancorp South, our lenders have the experience and flexible options, plus we offer competitive loan rates. When knowledge and customer service matter most, count on Bancorp South.
For more great ideas, subscribe to Mid-South Magazine today, the only magazine that's truly dedicated to those who love their homes. In every issue of Mid-South Magazine, you'll discover the Mid-South's finest home and gardens, the latest trends in fashion, and cooking and entertainment tips for any occasion. The photography is amazing and the information is endless. You won't want to miss a single issue, so subscribe today. Mid-South Magazine, more than a magazine, it's a way of life.
Hey, this is Ron Oster. We're about to take you on a tour of Pickwick Pines Resort. This is heaven on earth, and it's only 90 minutes out of Collierville. Little investment at Pickwick Pines, and you can do this any day you want. Let's go for a ride. Go, man! State record. Get the net. I'd like to order 2 pounds of Pickwick, please. Remember, a bad day at Pickwick Pines is better than a good day anywhere else. See ya.
Welcome back to Mid-South Magazine. This house was inspired by Frank Lloyd Wright, combining wood, stone, and metal. Archimania took these natural elements and created an open and carefree space. The architectural design of this home is far from ordinary. Specially angled roofing, entire walls made of glass, and an open flowing layout is all centered by the spine of the home. It's made of stone and runs from one end to the other.
One of the main themes of the house is the stone wall that goes from Tennessee Street all the way to the bluff, and it was kind of thought of as the real spine of the house. It was a place that you could feel the stone at the entry. You could experience it even with a small bench out at the street, and then it kind of evolved into a more massive, more larger scale wall inside the house that became really kind of an organizing element of the house, and it also became something that we could use kind of an indigenous material in the stone. The stone came from Missouri, and it came from a New Madrid fault there, so it seemed very appropriate to use that material on this wall. The other materials in the house are the corrugated metal, which is used in a big portion of the exterior. Used it to deal with the mass of the house. Phil and Terry wanted something that was low maintenance from the beginning, and we thought that this corrugated metal would be a good material to use for that as well.
Numerous bars, an elevator, and large spacious rooms make this home a perfect place for entertaining. The glass catwalk also helps in keeping the view open for guests to enjoy.
The glass catwalk or bridge was something, again, to keep this house very open. We needed a connection to the rear bedroom from the front of the house, so we knew that we had to have a path there, but we didn't want to lose the openness of the stone and of just the open volume of the house again. This house has always really been about open parties and functions and things like that they could have gatherings at the house. And going from the inside out again, the terrace became really a nice element to open the dining and living room spaces out to the exterior and then even onto the bluff. So if you had a party, you could imagine people could use any floor of the house really, but the lower and the first floor, and then open out onto the terrace, and then the bluff would really just become an extension of that.
Another great element for entertaining is the outdoor patio area that absolutely has the best view in town.
This elevation is the side that people see from Riverside Drive, and it's something where the house kind of comes together as one mass or one form, and it's really kind of thought of as the side that's more of the true art form of the house. It's the large cantilevered roof canopy or roof overhang, as some people may want to call it. It's the unobstructed views of the glass and of the walkout balconies, and it's of this terrace that is just open and airy. It's full of light, and it follows through with the same theme of materials they're all low maintenance.
One of the most interesting things about this house with a view of the Mississippi River on the other side is whether this is the front of the house or the back. Builder Tom Archer says either way you look at it, this high-end luxury house is spectacular.
We actually have worked with this architect that designed this home on some previous projects similar to this, but nothing as exciting as this project. This home utilizes non-traditional type materials and framing systems. For instance, the ridge border, the roof on this house is not level, so my guys had to throw away their level. So we utilize a lot of different techniques other than traditional squares and levels for this home. Here on the bluff and on the Riverside Drive, you have unique challenges that you don't have in other parts of town. One is the sun coming from Arkansas in the evenings creates a tremendous amount of heat. And so we had to look at super high efficiency glass and also sound deadening, because there's a lot of activity on the river. So we had our engineers and our glass people get together and design a system, just a curtain wall system just for the home.
On the other side of the home is the courtyard area. This private area gives the homeowners a wonderful place to relax and enjoy the home.
The courtyard is really the only private exterior space at the home, but we had to take a small space and make it into something very enjoyable for Phil and Terry. And then they relax here in the evenings and cook out, and so this gives them a little private space, because really the house doesn't have a lot of private space on the exterior.
When we return, we'll be cooking with Chef Dirk from Cafe 61 as he makes a delectable pasta dish. So stay tuned.
Mid-South Magazine brought to you by